The present Archbishop, Edward Cardinal Egan, will continue this great Jesuit cover-up, he having ignited America's present papal crusade against the Islamic peoples of the Middle East and Central Asia through the attack and demolition of the World Trade Center and the Pentagon, carried out by his loyal soldiers within the Central Intelligence Agency, including its CFR, CIA Director, and Knight of Malta, George J. Tenet. Yes, so George J. Tenet, a Knight of Malta, head of the CIA, helped to carry this out with the wonderful work of Michael Rupert that we've seen. Same way in Kennedy's day, it was John McCone that carried out the assassination. He was the head of the CIA. And through with Tenet and the high-level Masonic Bush, House of Stewart, and the Bin Laden family dynasties tied together through the Carlyle Group, its CEO being another CIA, CFR member, and Knight of Malta, Frank C. Carlucci. And Mr. Carlucci, one of his old wrestling buddies, was Mr. Rumsfeld of the Secretary of Defense. So they're good fascist buddies. Yet another act of bold high treason will result in the mass murder of millions of Muslims. Remember, this is not a war against terrorism. This is a war against the Muslim peoples. Osama bin Laden, Yasser Arafat, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Saddam Hussein are all Masonic brethren. They all work together. George Bush, Skull and Bones. His father, a Shriner of Freemasonry. His uncle, Prescott Bush Jr., a Knight of Malta. They all work together, and they're going to orchestrate through this war everything they want, and it's going to be to the destruction of the Muslim peoples, not those Muslim leaders. That's why we can't find Osama bin Laden. Heck, they gave him promised software. Okay. I believe that this yet another act of bold high treason will result in this murder, the destruction of Mecca, Medina, and the Jerusalem mosques, including the Dome of the Rock and the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Remember, this is a war on the Muslim holy shrines because they destroyed the Protestant churches of Germany in World War II. They're going to get the Muslim shrines now. And it's also going to be for will successfully incite foreign and domestic Islamic fanatics to invade and destroy the white, apostate, heretic, and liberal peoples of post-Reformation America to the delight of the Black Pope. So what we have here in America is we have a Bible-rejecting nation. We can't have the Bible in public school anymore. And so as a result of that, our people now have departed from the Word of God. We've become a mixed people. We have no unity whatsoever among ourselves anymore. And so as a result of that, we will be easily conquered by a unified Muslim host, a unified Russian host, and a unified Chinese host, and we might as well include a unified Mexican host. They're all going to be coming up into our country in the future.